27 here. I'm back with, I guess, a little bit of a question today. A question which I kind of asked myself last night. In the process of a build I was doing, I was like, do we actually do Bloodied for the damage? Or do we actually do Bloodied for the plus 15 to everything? And I thought about it for an hour or so while I was playing, and I really couldn't decide what I felt was the answer. I'm running around trying to put together an awkward build. I mean, an very off meta build, and I can't help but think as it's going along, I'm like, man, if this was Bloodied, it did just a little more damage. Would this just be the answer? And then I'm thinking, well, I'm really, I'm getting shoved around the room and shit, and I'm not dying, and that's comfortable. So I mean, is the trade-off, is it worth it? Or can you literally deliver enough damage that if you pace yourself smartly, you can realistically avoid damage? So this is the build. Level 64, 62 or 64, I don't remember, was where I'm at. And what I wanted to kind of create was something where it was definitely attainable for somebody that doesn't already have leveled out card or characters. Like a brand new player, because I mean, a brand new player can get a pipe gun, they could get these cards. I mean, the legendary cards, I have 3 points, which, I mean, technically where I'm at with the cards that I've ranked up here, you could have your agility, say, at 3, and that's it. So you could be where I'm at this level, even if you don't have multiple legendary card slots unlocked. But I mean, my whole thing was like, I don't know why, but I've always just wanted to make pipe weapons viable. So I've got the 2 best ones that I've been able to get. Bloodied and 50% to crits. And I kind of, the only reason I carry these both is because you don't want to use explosive bullets inside without armor. And then, but my most powerful one is this. Vampires explodes in less AP. The AP is really, really low on these too, which is awkward for a bolt action single fire rifle. Like, this is considerably lower than anything else in the game. And you're talking like very serious damage numbers. But the question is Bloodied worth it? Because I feel like when I go Bloodied, I feel like I'm dying all the goddamn time. Like, it doesn't matter if I wear armor or whatever. It just feels like that's how we roll. So I mean, in a vein of transparency here, there's no armor at all, 0 armor. This is my apparel. The only thing I have really that means anything to anything is shielded a raider harness, which gives you 3 perception, 3 agility, and 1 to luck. I don't do food buffs. I don't have any. This is going to go in a vending machine. I don't have any aid buffs. Like, this is just what it is. But let's go somewhere where there might be some stuff to shoot at here. Man, you want to talk about loading screens? Man, I think because I cleared this place out already. But no, it was. I was going to say, I definitely reset the server. Because I think what everybody's out here doing this for is for the, if you're bloodied and you have plus 15 for your agility and your perception, every single hit hits. Because your accuracy's like fucking perfect. Okay, so is that what we're really playing for? Or are we playing for this damage? Because I think what we're out here actually playing for is the pluses.
I'm not fighting you. Not worth it.
You know? Like, I mean, because we've all decided that there's a limit to how much fucking damage you need to do. Even if you're showing off, there's oh man, fucking wrong keys. There's limits to it, how much that you need to do. You know, so I mean, I can come through here and sneak around and clear this place without being bloodied. So is this, do I need this? Like, is that what this is about?
Human.
Because I mean, to be here, literally, one thing will kill you. One shot. One accidental shot from something that doesn't even know you're there, or doesn't know for sure where you're at, will smoke you. And you don't have any added accuracy without your armor. And that's one thing I'm actually also kind of doing. And I don't have enough data yet to say what I think.
So weak.
But I'm trying to compare the shrouded wood armor with unyielding versus the chameleon mutation. And what I'm thinking so far is that the chameleon mutation is stronger. But I mean, I don't think the wood armor doesn't really doesn't afford you much. I don't think you could take even one hit with that shit either. But I mean, for mutation, I just took these, so there's no negatives right now. But this is when I have herd mentality, but I'm actually not on a team, which that's kind of, I could make one even though there's nobody here. You know, because, you know, that's the other thing, right? Is I have all these mutations. Okay. But then if you look here, I don't have whatever the fuck, I always forget the name of it, card that reduces the negative effects of your mutations. The reason being is everything that I have either affects a special, which is already basically at 1, or it affects something that's irrelevant to me. So there's no reason to have that perk. You know, like, why? I don't know why that says 14. That's really interesting. Like, this makes sense. This makes sense. But, I mean, that can go down to 1 and I don't care. That'll be 1 and I don't care. What is that from eating maybe or something? Having food because I take the survival syringes, so I'm always like full. But I don't know. I mean, that's the question, you know. And I mean, I don't know because yesterday, I was rolling through expeditions, and I was getting pummeled and taking some damage, but not enough that it was even really a concern. Like I wouldn't even really have to stim pack during the expedition. But I'm realizing that this way, yes, I can get one shot hits where I couldn't before, but I also will die if anything hits me. So I don't know. And I mean, you got to be pretty developed into a character. Like you got to be Secret Service armor. You got to be able to this and that before you can have a strong enough, you know, at a certain point, a bloody character can be as strong as a full health character. But you can't do that at level 65. But everybody is bloodied literally as soon as they can do it. So this is kind of an experiment to see, you know, is it really worth it at low level like this? And I mean, I'm going to put this through its paces, you know, when we're all together and we're running expeditions and we're doing events and we're, you know, and I'm going to see how quickly this gets fucking annoying and old and makes me angry. And I'll do a follow-up video tomorrow to let you know if this was good or bad or worth it or not. So until the next one, I've been 7.